Whitebeard, a man with a mustache so powerful it has its own gravitational pull, who could casually cause earthquakes like it was a Tuesday afternoon. But here's what keeps me up at night. Why has no one replaced him? We've got gods, dragons, Gear 5th, bouncing cartoon, and still the title of strongest man feels empty. Because the truth is brutal. There will never be another white beard. And no, it's not just the mustache. Let's talk about it. Back in the golden era, pirates weren't cloud chasers. There were problems. Roger, Rocks, Shiki. These dudes had bounties big enough to bankrupt the World Bank. And in that chaos stood Whitebeard, the one guy who wasn't trying to rule the world. What he wanted was just a big dinner table. His dream, not treasure, not fame, not even a fleet. I just want a family, he says. Luffy wants meat. Doflamingo wants trauma therapy. Whitebeard, he just wanted Sunday brunch with 40 sons who don't clean the ship. Let's talk devil fruit. Whitebeard had the Gura Gura no Mi. Sounds like baby talk. But in practice, he punched the air and reality said, my bad, I'll move. He could level islands like it was Minecraft creative mode. And the navy shaking in the justice boots. Sengoku hit us with the most dramatic line ever. He has the power to destroy the world. And what does Whitebeard do with this cocktail fruit? He uses it to stop Aka Inu from bullying Ace and to defend a boat full of men who call him Pops. Power used responsibly in One Piece? It's more rare than a celestial dragon apology. Let's be real. Whitebeard was the only Yonko who had a crew full of dudes crying over family photos. Ace, Marco, Jozu, even Buggy probably wanted in. This man collected orphans like Pokemon cards, except instead of battles, he gave them trauma healing and free dental. You call me Pops, and I'll risk my life for you. Meanwhile, Blackbeard's over here like, thanks for raising me, time to stab you in the kidneys. Brutal. But Whitebeard, he didn't flinch, he didn't rage, he just said, I'll deal with him later. Like it was a minor scheduling conflict. Marineford wasn't a war, it was parent-teacher night gone nuclear. Whitebeard pulled up to Navy HQ like, Sir, you tried to execute my kid in public? Bet. The man had tubes in his chest and still threw hands like it was 1976. Aka Inu, Magma Punch, Whitebeard, cool story. Here's half of your face missing. He got stabbed, shot, blown up, betrayed, and still refused to fall. Not a single wound on his back. Because real ones don't run. Whitebeard didn't die for drama. He died because no one else was gonna bring a tsunami to a sword fight. So why can't anyone take his place? Not Shanks, not Luffy, not even Gym Rat Kaido. Because Whitebeard wasn't just strong, he was timed perfectly. He came from an era where you couldn't buy haki on Amazon, where you didn't have to screen your move before using it, and where your rep was built on battles, not bounties. Today's world's too soft, too sneaky. A man like Whitebeard wouldn't survive in the shadows. He belonged in the spotlight, standing tall, while the world cracked beneath him. Whitebeard wasn't perfect. He snored like a freight train, had the drip of a retired pro wrestler, and his family reunions probably required a fleet. But he was the last of a dying breed, a true captain A true pirate, a man who tanked nukes, yelled One Piece is real, and dropped the mic by dying on his feet. And that, you can't clone that. So yeah, there will be stronger pirates, faster ones, flashier ones. But Whitebeard was the daddy the sea needed, and he left a hole no earthquake can feel. If you laughed, cried, or suddenly feel like punching the ocean, hit that like button. Sub for more lore breakdowns, and tell me in the comments who's the most daddy energy pirate in One Piece now? Because the throne is empty and the mustache still undefeated.